a young entrepreneur redefining what's possible at just 23. Ankit Poudel. He is the CEO of Mark 33 Media, a retention marketing agency helping e-commerce brands grow through strategic email and SMS marketing with over $150 million in revenue generated for clients. Born in 2002, Ankit started early, landing his first job at just 11. A former student of United School, he studied science at GIHE and later completed his BBA from Nepal College of Management. Today, he leads a team of 30 and runs private e-commerce communities with more than 1,300 members, generating over $1 billion in annual GMV. He also represents Upwards Nepal, supporting aspiring Nepali online entrepreneurs. Having mentored more than 50 agencies globally, with some students earning up to $30,000 per month at just 16 to 22, Ankit continues to inspire with his impact. Coming from a supportive family, his mother, a PhD holder and professor at Tribhuvan University, and his father, who works on agricultural projects, Ankit blends discipline with vision. He also explored his creative side as an independent music artist from 2018 to 2021. From music to marketing and Nepal to the global stage, his journey is bold, inspiring, and just getting started. Ankit Poudel, Batch 2018, United School. Namaste, Ankit.
Namaste.
Welcome to UAG studio.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, so अहिले केमा बिजी हुनुहुन्छ?
अहिले currently the podcast ma ho, but yeah, in general, apart from that, work, traveling, and all that stuff.
Okay, so सुरुमा चाहिँ मैले हजुरको बारेमा जानकारी गराइसकेको छु. सो हजुरको इन्ट्रोडक्सन भिडियो पनि हामीले हेरिसकेका छौँ. बट आफैले आफ्नो बारेमा भन्नुपर्दाखेरि हाउ वुड यु इन्ट्रोड्युस योरसेल्फ?
So yeah, my name is Ankit, and I run a digital marketing agency. I also have some online communities, which is one is for Nepalese entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs specifically, and another one is for e-commerce. And I'm also building projects, software projects side by side. Junsarin says more of it in the e-com space. And yeah, I love to travel. I love to do events. I love to just enjoy the life to its fullest.
Okay, at a very young age you started with your career. So 19 years हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ हजुरले आफ्नो आइडिया, आफ्नो कन्सेप्टलाई निकाल्नु भयो. So how did you come up with this idea of email marketing, retention marketing, SMS marketing? त्यो कलिलो उमेरमा चाहिँ यो दिमागमा यो आइडियाहरू कसरी आयो?
So ठ्याक्कै कोभिड भएको थियो अनि एउटा कस्तो स्पार्क चाहिँ आयो भन्दाखेरि ल अब 2 वर्ष घरमै बसिन्छ हैन, आई निड टु मेक इट प्रोडक्टिभ भनेर. अनि आई वान्टेड टु लर्न डिजिटल मार्केटिङ पहिला. अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ देयर वाज दिस प्लेटफर्म कल डिजिटल गराज बाई गुगल. त्यहाँ चाहिँ आई लर्न मेटा एड्स, एसइओको बेसिक्सहरू, एन्ड देयर वाज इमेल एसएमएस मार्केटिङ एज वेल. अनि वेन आई लुक्ड एट द मार्केट, आई checked and everything, most people were inclined towards meta ads, Google ads, and that just means more competition. So one part that I was mostly intrigued by was email and SMS. I didn't know people even opened the email, because that time I did not, right? And I was like, okay, cool, let's try this. And eventually मेरो TikTok feed might started popping with email agencies and stuff, right? And digital marketing agencies where they were like flexing their lifestyle and all that stuff. Like, Xana, 18 years old, making $12,000 per month, this is my routine. And I'm like, I have absolutely no money. I need to do something. Let me try this. And I tried a lot of things. I failed at a lot of things. I tried trading. I tried selling signals. I tried all that stuff. And yeah, I did make a decent amount of money with selling technical analysis signals to बाहिरको companies. So नेपालमा चाहिँ forex गर्न मिल्दैन नि त. So payment process थाहा थिएन, but I knew technical analysis. So मैले चाहिँ बाहिरको मान्छेहरूलाई चाहिँ यतिखेर किन यतिखेर बेच भन्थे. अनि I used to charge them 20% of the profits that they make. Decent amount भएको थियो. अनि I put that on Nipsey. अनि ठ्याक्कै bear market, so I lost the money. I mean, cash out चाहिँ गरेको थिएन, but it was just like एउटा हुन्छ नि मुटुमा घोचेर जस्तो जान्छ चाहिँ you made all this money, you worked so hard and you see it just vanishing. I was like, okay, cool, I need to work on cash flow. And this is where I found the digital marketing and email marketing. And पहिला चाहिँ म साथीहरूसँग कलेजको साथीहरूसँग स्टार्ट गरेको थिएँ. And it didn't work out. त्यतिखेर we were called Polar Bridge Mills. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ 2022 मा चाहिँ I said I want to do this alone. अनि I learned the skills. I tried to build a personal brand. I reached out to people for 7 months. मेरो रुटिन चाहिँ कस्तो देख्थेँ चाहिँ 7 बजे कलेज हुन्थ्यो. सो 5:30 बजे उठ्यो अनि 7 बजे कलेज गयो, 1 बजे फर्क्यो अनि 1 देखि 12 बजेसम्म काम गऱ्यो, त्यसपछि 5 घन्टा सुत्यो. अनि I did that for a year. अनि eventually we got our first client after 7 months. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ like eventually you just like the snowball effect जस्तै overall time हुँदै हुँदै बढ्दै गयो. Now we are a team of 32 people. We have worked with 105 plus businesses. Our agency has made a little over $150 million बाहिरको आफ्नो क्लाइन्ट्सहरूलाई. And I think it's safe to say that in our niche we are the number one in South Asia itself. So yeah, that's the journey.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am very much motivated listening to you right now.
Thank you.
So you have motivated so many young people out there. तर यो प्रोग्राम चाहिँ हाम्रो पेरेन्ट्सले पनि हेरिरहनु भएको छ होला. अब सरल भाषामा चाहिँ हजुरले आफ्नो बिजनेसलाई चाहिँ परिचय दिनु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ जस्तो अब डिजिटल मार्केटिङ, इमेल मार्केटिङ अन्डरस्ट्यान्डेबल, तर हामीले चाहिँ त्यसलाई एकदमै सानो कन्सेप्टको रूपमा लिइरहेको छौँ. इमेल मार्केटिङ जस्ट सेन्डिङ इमेल्स अर एसएमएसेस होइन. तर हजुरले एकदमै सरल भाषामा हाम्रो पेरेन्ट्स अभिभावकहरूलाई एक्सप्लेन गर्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ खासमा अङ्कितले के गरिरहनु भएको छ?
सो मैले चाहिँ अब जस्तै अब हजुरहरूले फेसबुक चलाउनुहुन्छ, फेसबुकमा एउटा सामान आउँछ, यो यो बबाल छ, राम्रो छ, ल यसमा तपाईँले 50% अफ हुन्छ. त्यो कन्सेप्ट भनेकै डिजिटल मार्केटिङ भयो. इभन यो पडकास्ट पनि इट्स लाइक इन वान वे अनदर इट्स अ डिजिटल मार्केटिङ फर द कलेज, इट्स फर द एलुमनाई ग्रुप. त्यस्तै गरी चाहिँ हजुरहरूले जब इमेल खोल्नुहुन्छ तब मेबी दराजको कहिले इमेल आएको होला, दराज धमाकेदार सेल भन्दै आउँछ, 50% अफ. त्यस्तै नै हो तर अलिकति अझै टेक्निकल वेमा, अलिकति पर्सनलाइज वेमा चाहिँ हामीले गर्ने हो. अनि वी डु इट फर बाहिरको कम्पनीहरू चाहिँ.
सो हजुरले अब इमेल मार्केटिङ, एसएमएस मार्केटिङ सर्भिसेस प्रोभाइड गरिरहनु भएको छ, तर हजुरको मेजर फोकस एज आई नो रिटेन्सन मार्केटिङमा पनि एकदमै फोकस गरिरहनु भएको छ. सो यो रिटेन्सन मार्केटिङ इ कमर्सको लागि, स्पेसली बिजनेस ग्रोथको लागि चाहिँ कतिको इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ? हाउ वुड यु डिफाइन दिस?
आई वुड से कुनै पनि बिजनेसमा रिटेन्सन, एक्विजिसन ड्राइभ्स न्यू कस्टमर्स, रिटेन्सन ड्राइभ्स प्रफिट. सो स्पेसली विथ इ कमर्स अब अहिलेको केसमा के छ भने कम्पिटिसन मार्केटमा सेचुरेसन बढ्दै हुँदा चाहिँ acquiring a new customer gets like very expensive. So if you're using Meta ads, if you're using Google ads, महँगो हुँदै जान्छ to acquire new customer. So हाम्रो काम भनेको चाहिँ one time बायरलाई रिपिट बायरमा कन्भर्ट गर्नु हो, जुनले गर्दा चाहिँ प्रफिटेबिलिटी चाहिँ इन्क्रिज हुन्छ. And this is where the business makes the money.
Okay. So एकचोटि हजुरसँग सर्भिस लिइसकेपछि चाहिँ फेरि पनि they will come back to you.
Yeah, so हाम्रो सर्भिस चाहिँ मन्थली बेसिसमा हुन्छ, तर रिटेन्सन मार्केटिङ मोस्टली फर द ब्रान्ड्स भनौँ न. सो लेट्स से अब हजुरको बिजनेस अरे लाइक यु हायर अस अनि वी यु नो प्रोभाइड द सर्भिस भने चाहिँ हजुरको चाहिँ इफ पहिला कस्टमर्सहरूले एकचोटि मात्रै किन्थ्यो नि, वी वान्ट टु मेक देम बाई 2, 3, 4 टाइम्स, जुनले गर्दा चाहिँ हजुरको बिजनेसको प्रफिटेबिलिटी चाहिँ बढ्छ. जस्ट एउटा क्विक स्ट्याटमा चाहिँ इफ द रिटेन्सन इन्क्रिजेस बाई 2.5x, the profit increases by 7x. So जुनले गर्दा चाहिँ ओभरअल प्रफिटेबिलिटीको केसमा चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ.
ओके, भेरी नाइस. अब हजुरले सुरुमा त साइन्स नै पढ्नुभयो.
हजुर.
वाइ वाज द्याट?
या आई मिन मेरो पहिला चाहिँ फ्यामिलीमा मेरो रिलेटिभ्सहरूमा चाहिँ धेरै नै डक्टरहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो, डक्टर इन्जिनियरहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो. अनि आम एक्चुअली द ओन्ली गाई इन आई थिङ्क लाइक हाम्रो फ्यामिली रिलेटिभको ड्रिमै टु डु बिजनेस. अनि काइन्ड एउटा फ्यामिलीको प्रेसर डक्टर इन्जिनियर भनेर चाहिँ लाइक आई चोज बायोलोजी. अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ लाइक आई वान्टेड टु स्टडी एमबिबिएस पनि, तर पछि गएर लेटर आई रियलाइज कि आई एम नट द टाइप टु यु नो आई कान्ट सिट अन द टेबल फर लाइक 8 hours एन्ड लर्न समथिङ. त्यो रट्टा मारेर हुन्छ नि. अनि आई अन्डरस्टुड द्याट. अनि त्यसपछि आई सिफ्ट टु बिबिए.
ओके. सो फ्रम स्टडिङ साइन्स टु कमिङ टु बिबिए अनि अहिले आफ्नै अन्टरप्रेन्योरसिप जर्नीलाई अगाडि बढाइरहनु भएको छ. सो यो ट्रान्सफर्मेसन, हाउ हेज दिस शेप्ड यु पर्सनली एन्ड प्रोफेसनली?
My life revolved around taking risks and being that rebel, I think. किनकि मलाई चाहिँ BBA पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ रिलेटिभ्सहरू or like फ्यामिलीले त like they were okay with it. बाहिरको केसमा चाहिँ किन लाइक नगरिसक अब if someone says कि यस्तो गर, I'm the type to not do that भनौँ न without like getting a genuine answer. अनि I just like exploring mentality बाट थियो. अनि I would say it was a good decision किनकि BBA गर्ने बेला चाहिँ when I decided to join the BBA entrepreneurship गर्छु भन्ने लाग्थेन मलाई. I didn't even knew if I was suitable to be an entrepreneur. It was just okay cool म डक्टर चाहिँ भन्दिनँ अनि BBA सजिलो छ अनि I'm just gonna त्यतिखेर चाहिँ like I was focused on my music career. And त्यसपछि eventually COVID hit, all that stuff happened, and then I later got into entrepreneurship. But I think joining the BBA was the best decision that I made, for the career. Say.
Okay. At the age of 19, you started with this. अब अहिलेसम्म पुग्दै गर्दाखेरि I'm sure there were like many challenges. अहिले भन्दा पनि सुरुवाती दिनहरूमा चाहिँ अझै धेरै चुनौतीहरू थियो होला. So if we have to go back, so how would you remember those days? And कस्तो खालको challenges चाहिँ हजुरले सुरुमा चाहिँ in terms of convincing clients or any?
So I think like every challenge, every problem, say that comes down to business life or whatever. म चाहिँ accountability मा चाहिँ एकदमै accountability ownership मा चाहिँ एकदमै नै मान्ने मान्छे हो. So if there's a problem, it's because of me. Initial stage मा चाहिँ like I said जुन चाहिँ एउटा societal pressure हुन्छ एउटा हामीलाई चाहिँ normally we have been taught how to think, what to think, when to think small. किनकि as much as I hate to say this, we live in a society जहाँ चाहिँ thinking big हुन्छ नि is like being like delusional हुन्छ नि or यो त पागल भएछ भन्छ न मान्छेले. So you just have to get that out of your head किनकि when everyone हुन्छ नि when 100 people say कि you can't do it हैन, you have to kind of force yourself to feel like I can do it. अनि it comes down to proving yourself wrong. main कुरा चाहिँ जस्तै मान्छेहरूले भन्छ like prove others wrong, but when someone is starting, I think the best piece of advice is prove yourself wrong. If you think you can't do it, किनकि अब म नेपालबाट हो, if I were to like sign clients from like 12,000 miles away that I don't even know, त्यो त एउटा starting is impossible जस्तो लाग्थ्यो नि त. But it's like मेरो goal चाहिँ हुन्छ like okay, if I think I can do it, I will do it and I prove myself wrong. And when you prove yourself wrong, eventually over the time, it gets to your head where you feel like, okay, everything is possible. And starting out my challenges is mental game. Everything comes down to what you think, how you perceive, what your limiting beliefs are. And yeah, those are the things that I would say beginning, not just in business, but anything. Let's say if you're studying for doctor, doctor but eventually you'll prove yourself wrong, and you have to prove yourself wrong, right? So why not do it? Why have this limiting belief based on what other people say? And you can't control what other people say, but you can control what you do.
Okay, just the mindset.
Yeah.
So त्यो अब client को कुरामा चाहिँ, do you remember your first client? How easy was it to convince them?
Very hard, actually. It took me 7 months. I used to send 100 DMs a day for like किनकि मलाई थाहा थिएन. Like I used to do the most useless kind of activities just because they were dimagma चाहिँ I should be more of a task focused task गर्यो. But yeah, 7 months पछि पायो. I mean, we worked for free for the first client, so even getting that work for free, we told them कि we'll work for free, it was hard. It was like funny story is कि around end of 7 months I was frustrated. I had like rupees 2,000 in my bank and I actually tried to go for a job. Email marketing job and Nepali company, the Australian based. And yeah, I got selected. I got selected. Interview ma, there were like applicants 50 something ish. They were older than me. They were doing masters and all that stuff. And my bachelor potako, so I just gave it a shot. And I got selected. And contract ko jun sign garnu पर्ने थियो नि, like I said okay, send me the contract. And contract पढ्यो, like I hesitated कि त्यसपछि I told him sorry, I can't do it. And 2 days later I got my first client. That just changed everything. And I'm glad that I didn't take up on that offer. But yeah, it was very hard. first client is hard, second client will be easy, third client will be easier. Ani yeah, just yesterday we signed like 3 clients in one day, so bistai over time it gets like easier. I don't know.
Okay.
First client is always hard.
Okay, so but then अब एकदम त्यो बेलादेखि नै you had that hunger to work and achieve your goal. So त्यो कारणले गर्दा त्यो डेडिकेसनले पनि I think you are here right now. So अब अलिकति मलाई फ्यामिलीको कुरा पनि गर्न मन लाग्यो because you come from a very good background. Mommy, she's your mother. She's a professor at TU. अनि हजुरको father, he's doing agricultural projects. So फ्यामिलीबाट चाहिँ कतिको सपोर्ट पाउनुभयो. So when you mentioned them about what you wanted to do in life, how was their response?
Yeah, they were skeptical. Kinaki, growing up, I saw my parents struggle a lot. Ekdamai struggle. My goal was to earn money as fast as possible. त्यसले गर्दा पनि when I was in grade 7, मलाई चाहिँ दिनेश सर भन्ने हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँ. So he used to teach English. अनि English, the funny thing is like नेपाली बोल्यो भने चाहिँ हामीलाई आफ्टर स्कुल लाग्नुहुन्थ्यो. अनि त्यसपछि त्यतिखेर
युनाइटेड स्कुलकै कुरा गरिरहनु भएको छ.
युनाइटेड स्कुलको. अनि त्यसपछि दिनेश सर like when we talked, like he said that my English is good and asked me if I'm open to like recording nursery rhymes and all that stuff. अनि we did that. अनि I made मलाई अझै also like it was 830 rupees जुन चाहिँ मैले पाएको थिएँ. अनि the first thing that I did was I gave that to my mom, telling कि हुन्छ like अलिकति घरमा खर्च कम हुन्छ. किनकि growing up like पछि गएर things were better, but yeah, it was really hard for my to see my parents struggle हुन्छ नि. किनकि बिहान 7 बजे गएर राति 9 बजे आउने जिल्लामा like I couldn't see them हुन्छ नि, only just because they're working so hard. My dad had this episode where he was in ICU for a month where the money ko struggle ko part payo. But see, we had issues like when we were building house ko issues there. Okay, there were few things like that saying mom dad I say it took them a lot of time to get over that. And yeah, just seeing that, especially like after my dad went to the hospital, mero goal is like I will not let my family go through this stage again. I don't care what I need to do, but I will like money is everything. Right? So I will not let another instance happen again, even if I have to step up myself. But yeah, my dad was like a topper. I don't like my mom said ki wahan college second year hunu bhayena, scholarship mai padhnu bhayo. My mom also she's like a really hardworking lady, and my parents are the people that I look up to the most. If you were to ask me my role models, she also like worked really hard. Ani 3-4 college padhauni. When I was just a baby, she used to carry me college ma lani padhauni testo garne. And she completed PhD, I think it was 6 years ago or something like that, where she's the first woman to do the PhD in her subject in Nepal. Coming from my academic background, when I told them I'm going to do business, alikati skeptical huन्थ्यो किनकि मेरो फ्यामिलीमा कोही पनि नै लाइक इभन रिलेटिभ्सहरूमा नो वान डज बिजनेस. अनि सबैको मेन्टालिटी कस्तो हुन्छ, बिजनेस गऱ्यो भने घाटा खाइन्छ, अनि बिजनेस गर्न टन्न पैसा चाहिन्छ. अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ मैले के भन्थेँ चाहिँ म सिकिरहेको छु, म सर्टिफिकेट लिइरहेको छु भन्थेँ नि, आई टु वर्क होइन. अनि आई डिड द्याट हुन्छ नि, सर्टिफिकेटहरू अभियसली गुगलको सर्टिफिकेटहरूको थियो. अनि दि ओन्ली टाइम आई टोल्ड देम द्याट आई वाज एक्चुली वर्किङ वाज वेन आई ह्यान्डेड देम वेन आई सेन्ड देम money after I made my first 6-figure month. And त्यसपछि they were like shock कि गराछस् हुन्छ नि, त्यो स्क्याम त हान्न होइन, क्रिप्टो सिप्टो त गरेर हैनस्. And I was like okay, this is like what I'm doing. त्यसपछि बल्ल yeah, they're supportive, they're grateful किनकि obviously in this situation I have been able to support their dreams, support the family पनि, which is something I'm proud of.
दिस इज सो नाइस अफ यु. अब सानो उमेरमा नै हजुरले आफ्नो फ्यामिलीको स्ट्रगल पनि देख्नुभयो, त्यसलाई नजिकबाट निहाल्नु पनि भयो र बुझ्नु पनि भयो. एन्ड अहिले जुन हजुर पोजिसनमा हुनुहुन्छ अहिले, आई थिङ्क फ्यामिलीको एउटा सपोर्ट प्लस त्यो माया, त्यो कारणले गर्दा नै यहाँ हुन्छ. सो दे मस्ट बी भेरी प्राउड अफ यु राइट नाउ. हजुर, किनभने अहिले अब हजुरको एज होइन, सो यङ. सो आई फलोड कपल अफ यर पडकास्ट, अनि त्यो हेर्दाखेरि पनि यु रियली हेभ एन इन्सपायरिङ स्टोरी. अनि लिडरसिप रोलमा पनि हजुर एकदमै एक्टिभली अगाडि बढिरहनु भएको छ. एज यु मेन्सन, यु हेभ 32 पिपल टुगेदर एट यर अर्गनाइजेसन. सो अब यो लिडरसिप पोजिसनलाई चाहिँ हजुरले कसरी अगाडि बढाइरहनु भएको छ?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't say I'm the best leader out there, because there are so many things that I have to learn. And eventually, like when We have people that are older than me in my team. अलिकति गाह्रो हुन्छ but I think leadership भनेको चाहिँ if you want to lead a team you have to be someone that they respect and not fear. And I do not want to create an environment जहाँ चाहिँ say people or my team fears me but they respect me, and I have been successful to this point based on what my team says. And also अर्को कुरा especially when hiring is as a founder your goal should be to help your team achieve their goal, their life goal, whatever, not just professional goal. It's not just you come, you work, you go, but what is your goal in your life? Let's say you want to build a house, let's say you want to travel, right? I want to help you achieve that goal. And especially Nepali company ko case ma say when we're competing with Nepali companies or to get talent, based on the data we are providing relatively good salaries नै भनौँ. To give context, हाम्रो every employee is Gen Z नै अहिले. Oldest is 27, youngest is 21-ish. अनि it's all remote. There's no time constraint. So बिहान काम गर्न मन छ you can work, साँझ काम गर्न मन छ you can work. राति 8 बजे कलमा चाहिँ आएछ, but like after that हुन्छ नि स्कुल. अनि salaryको केसमा नि our lowest full time employee makes 70,000 अनि our highest makes 4.3 lakhs. So we are providing better compensation Nepalko अरू agencies or भन्दा. That's what I found. Plus apart from that, travels or paid travels or we gift them devices like MacBook, iPad, you know, what their goal is, what we can do to make things easier. And when you help them achieve their goal, they will want to help you achieve your goal, and that is like the dynamic that I believe leadership should be.
Wow. यो सुनिसकेपछि त मलाई लाग्छ धेरैजना हैन youths out there want to come to you.
Yeah, I
you
mean
welcome them?
I probably have like 500 plus requests on my LinkedIn and Instagram at this point. So yeah, I mean I'm grateful to create that space, but at the same time what we want is company ma say, I mean if anyone's watching this and they want to join, but I say we would prefer someone who is like expert in their stuff. I mean we don't want अब पहिला say when we couldn't hire interns or hire we used to train them, but right now I would rather hire someone who says, hey, I will charge you 10 lakhs per month for this, but I can like, you know, make your life easier, compared to someone who says like, I will work for free. Kinagi, if I hire someone for cheap, I'm going to give them my time, which isn't going to be valuable for me, right? So this is a dynamic sub, but yeah, eventually it's easy to learn. Everything is on YouTube, everything is on the internet. AI is there, right? So it's much easier compared to when I started.
अहिले त धेरै अगाडि बढिसकेको छ.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and there's a lot more opportunities out there in the market.
Yeah, 100%.
So 360 funnels बाट Mark 33 मा आउनुको रिजन चाहिँ?
So पहिला चाहिँ 360 funnels was the agency that I had with my partner पहिला. अनि things didn't work out like in business. We separated. It wasn't good terms. But I later merged with another agency.
Okay.
त्यतिखेर चाहिँ like the agency was Savant, हाम्रो 360 funnels, so we came together, we became Mark. Markma चाहिँ I'm the CEO, and Savant co-founder, who is my partner Ayush, he is a COO, and we brought our expertise together and running it.
Okay. So Mark 33 लाई अहिले अगाडि बढाइरहनु भएको छ. So what is your upcoming goal हुन्छ नि? अब के कुराको लागि टार्गेट besides email and SMS marketing? हजुरले off the screen त भनिसक्नु भएको छ. So अहिले AI को नयाँ software development मा पनि हजुर काम गरिरहनु भएको छ. Tell us something about that.
Yeah, so agency को केसमा चाहिँ two things. Agency नै चाहिँ मा चाहिँ I want to move away from standard boutique agency. Boutique agency भनेको चाहिँ it's just providing one service, but I'd say private equity where we acquire brands and we sell them. We scale and sell. So I have a team of people who design, who run ads, who edit videos, who write the copies and all that stuff. Now I want to use that team. I want to acquire brands, or I want to buy them. I want to scale them, and I want to sell them because we have brokers. And this is so the goal is going from quick small money to slow big money. And त्यो game चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ, right now if we are making $5,000 per month per client पनि, I want to shift that into making $50,000 हुन्छ नि per client, let's say in 3 months. I want to shift that dynamics त्यो part by agency scalability को point of view मा चाहिँ. With AI saying yeah, we're building it अहिले चाहिँ, and it's mostly for email marketing agencies नै. किनकि the problem that we faced is when we have a lot of clients, it becomes hard to manage. It becomes harder to manage all the campaign calendars in one area, all that stuff. And if we have this problem, obviously other people have this problem as well. So we're creating this. The beta version should be live this week. But it's fun. Kinaki AI is a new thing. Not many people are doing it. Not many resources out there to do it. And I want to be one of the first people in this space to actually utilize it. That is the plan. Let's see. I don't want to say dhere kura kinaki we haven't reached there yet. Once we do, I will probably. But yeah, that is the goal.
Okay, best wishes also.
Thank you so much.
Upcoming project को लागि.
Yeah.
So अब national international धेरै clients सँग हजुर काम गरिसक्नु भएको experience already छ हजुरसँग. So who are your clients basically? अब who can reach out to you?
So basically, clients are saying we specifically work with US, EU, and Australia-based businesses, e-commerce businesses that sell products online through Shopify, WooCommerce platforms. Ani amro oileko ICP or ideal client profile is someone who is doing over $5 million per year. And those are the people that we work with.
Okay. अब बिजनेसको कुरा त हामीले धेरै थोरै गरिसकेका छौँ. अब अहिले हजुरको चाइल्डहुडको बारेमा मलाई सोध्न मन लाग्यो. So how was your childhood? हैन हजुरको अपब्रिङिङ कता भयो, कसरी भयो?
Yeah, childhood was good. Mostly in Kathmandu, okay. So I switched schools a lot because we were moving from houses from one to another. I think I changed 6 schools in total. So aligati like getting to new environments very often was like a thing. Ani tetikera say I grew up listening to music, singing, writing songs, playing instruments. Ani yeah, music I would say has been my first love. Ani I did some after I would say middle high school, say, while I was navigating the online space, I got some record deals without Miyani Sessions, my garage, alongside the same record label as Sushant Kesi, Samir, all those guys. We did some songs there. I performed some in, for opening for some bands. I released my own originals and all that stuff. But point say, like, there's not a livelihood to be made in music, because I don't want to get into more details, but the industry is kind of shady. And I was like, okay, I don't want to be a part of this. So I want to be an independent artist. And this was I started, going into business where I had to focus fully. But yeah, I've been even United events Teachers Day I used to perform a lot. And yeah, that was like basically music.
Are you doing music? Are you doing something?
I'm not doing it professionally right now. I mean I do sing jam with my friends often, but professionally I might later. But I say yeah, I just want to focus on what I'm doing right now.
Okay. So हजुरको busy mind ले कहिलेकाहीँ music पनि खोजिरहेको हुन्छ.
Yeah.
Alright. अनि कुन grade देखि चाहिँ हजुर United School मा आउनु भयो?
So I joined United from the 7th grade.
7th grade. And that's the time when you had your first salary, first earning.
Yes, United School ma आएपछि.
Okay. So एउटा connection एकदमै मिठो connection रहेछ United सँगको हैन? दिनेश सरको नाम पनि लिनु भयो हजुरले. English teacher?
Yeah, Dinesh. I don't know Dinesh sir कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ अहिले, but yeah. He was one of the best teachers, like I've ever met. So yeah, big shout out to him, Dinesh. If you're watching this, I love you. You're a legend. But yeah, he basically was the guy who kind of like changed a lot of lives. And yeah.
So kind of you to remember your teacher. So त्यो memory already छँदैछ.
Yeah.
अब United School को अरू memories को कुरा गरौँ हैन. 7 देखि grade 10 सम्म पढ्दाखेरिको त्यतिखेरको एकदमै बेस्ट मेमोरिज.
I think memories को point of view बाट say most probably त्यो class 10 को tour मा class 10 मा थियो होला I think. Yeah, class 10 को tour भयो. That was like probably the best memory हुन्छ नि with United. But yeah, friends हरूसँग jam गरेको all that stuff हुन्छ नि. Even bunking classes. I don't know if we're supposed to say it, but yeah, I bunked a lot of classes back then. Yeah, a lot. Okay, teachers do okay, out. Okay, I'm out. Stuff, but like, yeah, those moments were no.
अनि bunk गर्दाखेरि पक्राउनु भयो कि नै?
Luckily no.
Oh,
I was good at my craft, I'd say.
अहिले जानुहुन्छ कहिलेकाहीँ?
म अस्ति नै गएको थिएँ. But the thing, धेरैजना टिचरहरू चेन्ज हुनुभएको छ नि त अहिले. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to go again. Like we do साथीहरूसँग भेटेर हुन्छौँ हैन. अस्ति पनि एक्चुअली कहिले भेटेको थियो हामी all that stuff हुन्छ नि. So it's good, like definitely some of the best people that I've met हुन्छ नि केभ्री युनाइटेड पनि.
ओके, अब त्यो धेरै समयपछि जाँदाखेरिको अनुभव जस्तो ट्रान्सफर्मेसन केही हजुरले फिल गर्नुभएको छ? हेभ यु नोटिस्ड एनी चेन्जेस?
Oh my god. पहिला त बिल्डिङै चेन्ज भएको छ होइन. सो आम जस्ट गोइङ टेल यु फनी स्टोरी. सो म इमाडलबाट युनाइटेडमा जाने बेला चाहिँ खोला हुन्थ्यो क्या एउटा. सो हामी चाहिँ जस्तो पुगेर खोला तर जान्थ्यो अनि 2 किलोमिटर माथि डाँडामा हिँड्दै युनाइटेड पुग्थ्यो क्या हामी चाहिँ. अनि द इयर द्याट वी ग्रेजुएटेड नजिकै बिल्डिङ बन्यो र जुन खोला हामी तर्नु त्यहाँ पुल पनि बनायो क्या. अनि आई वाज लाइक oh my god, yeah, no.
तर एउटा हिसाबले भन्ने हो भने त यु गाइज वर रियली लकी, किनभने खोला तरेर जानुपर्ने पनि त्यो छुट्टै एक्सपिरियन्स थियो नि त.
छोराछोरीले भन्नु पाउँछ हुन्छ नि, म त खोला तरेर स्कुल जान्थेँ.
ओके, अलराइट. सो युनाइटेड स्कुलको मेमोरिजकै कुरा गर्दाखेरि नाउ आइ एम टेकिङ यु टु अ सेगमेन्ट, अ फन सेगमेन्ट द्याट इज फन फायर. सो यो फन फायर सेगमेन्टमा चाहिँ आइ एम गोइङ टु आस्क यु कपल अफ क्वेसन्स. एकदमै क्विक आन्सर दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ. इट कुड बी 1 वर्ड आन्सर, इट कुड बी 1 लाइन आन्सर.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. United School in 1 word.
I would say home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teachers.
1 word, I would say strict. Yeah.
Favorite teacher.
Favorite teacher. He didn't teach me, but he was the reason that I started believing in kindness and people. It was Saugat Saud, who used to teach in class 6 when we were in class 10. We met through music, but yeah, he's a legend. Yeah.
Okay. Strict teacher.
Strict
the
teacher.
Most strict teacher.
Deepak Jha sir, optional math.
Okay. Your favorite subject?
Social, Savindra sir.
Not favorite, least favorite.
Least
subject.
favorite. Least favorite. Optional math.
Okay. 1 corner that you always miss?
1 corner. Science lab, because I used to bunk the class in science lab.
Okay. Canteen.
Canteen. I would say back then, like, I don't know if I was, but messy.
Okay, messy.
Yeah, it was a bit messy back then, yeah.
Okay. Favorite food in the canteen?
Friday only fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. सो हजुर एकदमै अब यङ ब्याचहरू एकदमै लकी हुनुहुँदो रहेछ कि डिफ्रेन्ट अब हुन्छ नि अप्सन्स, भेराइटिज अफ फुड अप्सन्स हजुरको पालामा. हाम्रो पालामा चाहिँ लिमिटेड तर एकदमै मिठो हुन्थ्यो. ओके, सो कमिङ ब्याक टु फन फायर. सो योर मोस्ट मेमोरेबल इभेन्ट एट युनाइटेड स्कुल?
I would say the trip.
Okay, where was that?
Mahendranagar, some Mahendranagar, Lumbini, it was Pokhara as well. The trip say.
Okay. हजुरको बेस्ट फ्रेन्ड युनाइटेड स्कुलमा?
Yeah, I had a lot. But I would say the person that made the most impact in my life was Abhishek Thebe भन्ने थियो हैन? So he.
Okay. So हजुरको अहिले पनि कन्ट्याक्ट हुन्छ अभिषेकसँग?
He's outside अहिले क्यानाडामा छ अहिले.
हजुर.
But yeah, we are in contact.
कुरा हुन्छ अझै पनि. ओके, सो एकदमै राम्रो मेमोरिज बनाउनु भयो जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई युनाइटेडमा. अलराइट, थ्याङ्क यू. एकदमै क्विक अनि 1 वर्ड आन्सर्सको लागि पनि. सो अब अलिकति हजुरको प्रोफेसनल लाइफसँग पनि लिङ्क गर्न चाहेँ. सो हाउ वुड यु डिफाइन योर सेल्फ इन 1 वर्ड?
Hustle. Yeah.
Okay, business for you?
I would say hobby.
Okay. Success for you?
Freedom.
How did you take the failure? किनभने अघि नै सुरुमा हजुरले भन्नुभयो धेरै पटक फेल पनि भएँ. So that is, you're really honest on that. So how did you take that?
It's like something that, you have to get over it. Either you make it happen or you don't. Everything else is an excuse. So failure boy, okay, I could be like, fail boy, it's not gonna work, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna go back to the old me. But if I go ahead with, okay, I fail, what did I learn with this failure? What are things that I don't need to do or shouldn't do? And I just, your feedback loop on feedback loop, if something goes right, we take note of that. If something goes wrong, we take note of that. Just making that failure as a feedback loop to just, go ahead.
Okay. You travel a lot.
Yeah.
So travel le ke kura sikaउँछ?
I think travel has opened my perspective ekdamai धेरै. I've probably been to 6-7 countries. Ani yeah, just I don't know exactly how to say it, but it just opens up your mind so much. It makes you appreciate life more, and it gives you that freedom. Plus, for me, success भनेको चाहिँ like it's not big cars and any fancy all that stuff. It's more about having the freedom to do what you want when you want it. Traveling comes to that a lot. And yeah, I would say like I would say if you have the chance, definitely go out, definitely travel the world. Kinagi, I think like it's one of the biggest luxuries in life. Then to be able to do that, I love traveling.
धेरै कुरा सिक्न मिल्छ, एक्सपोजर पनि दिन्छ ट्राभलले. ओके, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच. अब फन फायर सेगमेन्ट त अलरेडी हाम्रो सकि नै सकेको छ. यु रियली अनेस्ट अन द्याट. नाउ कमिङ ब्याक टु यर करियर एन्ड प्रोफेसनल लाइफ. रेभेन्यू आर्किटेक्ट यो टर्म दिन चाहेँ मैले हजुरलाई. सो मैले विभिन्न इन्टरभ्युजमा रिसर्चको क्रममा पनि मैले सुनेको वर्ड. सो वुड यु इन्ट्रोड्युस योर सेल्फ एज अ रेभेन्यू आर्किटेक्ट एज वेल?
I would not. I would mostly say profit architect, because revenue bhaneko चाहिँ, I mean, it's the numbers that you see. Profit is the number that you actually have in your bank. And we optimize everything for profit. So business ko space ma चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ, so there are like way too many people who flex their revenue as an ego standpoint हुन्छ नि. अनि we want to avoid that and focus on the profitability side of things. And that's like what we help with our clients as well. That's what we want, that we want to focus on the agency as well. So I would go ahead with that line.
Okay. सो अहिले डिजिटल बिजनेस एकदमै ग्रो हुने अब यो हामीले देखि नै रहेका छौँ. तर नेपालको करेन्ट मार्केट होइन, अहिलेको अवस्थाको बारेमा भन्नुपर्दाखेरि हाउ डु यु सी द डिजिटल एरा?
I think Nepal is getting started. Like I'm very optimistic. Nepal ma haina. So one advantage that we have is it's very easy to like make money with digital marketing in Nepal, right? About if I were to give you a comparison, there's this term called CPM. CPM is a cost per 1,000 impressions. If I were to run ads on USA, I would need to pay around $50 for 1,000 impressions. Nepal, that price is $0.02. So it's one like if someone knows even the basics of running ads, Nepal ma garnu is very easy, very easy. Where people can make a lot of money with that. Even if you're doing for companies, if you're providing a service, even if you spend 1 week learning Facebook ads, you're going to be better than majority. Because Nepali ma ke cha bhane ekdam limited knowledge cha, people don't explore it themselves, right? So even the biggest agencies, the best so-called best digital marketers in Nepal are nowhere near compared to the basic ones outside. So if you do your own research, spend maybe a week, like I'm pretty sure you'll be the Nepal one of the top 1% digital marketing specialists. So I'm very optimistic, positive on this. But yeah, people need to learn, people need to do things, and it just depends on the market overall.
Okay. सो यो भन्दै गर्दाखेरि एउटा कुरा के याद आयो भन्दाखेरि अब मेन्टरसिप जर्नीको पनि मलाई कुरा गर्न मलाई यतिखेर हजुरको. सो हेभ यु बिन प्रोभाइडिङ लाइक ट्रेनिङ्स ओर फर्मल सेसन्स टु द यङ पिपल आउट देयर? किनभने कतिजना हुनुहुन्छ जसले अहिले हामीलाई हेरिरहनु भएको छ, एन्ड पिपल अ लट अफ यङ पिपल नो यु अलरेडी होइन. हजुरको 360 फनल्सबाट पनि हजुरलाई धेरैजनाले चिन्नु भएको छ. सो पहिला त हजुरले ट्रेनिङहरू पनि दिनुहुन्थ्यो, होइन? अहिले कन्टिन्यू गर्नुभएको छ कि छैन?
अहिले चाहिँ छैन. सो द थिङ इज, पहिला चाहिँ मैले गर्थेँ. पहिला आई मेन्टर लाइक अराउन्ड आई थिङ्क इट्स डिरेक्टली इन्डिरेक्टली गर्दा 100+ चाहिँ भइसकेको छ. बट I did it through my platform, Upwards Nepal, which we had Discord. Ani one-on-one mentorships pani gare. Yeah, I have like, it's mostly for young people. Ani it's really good seeing people change their lives. Ani ekjana, to give you like a quick story of something that actually hit me about this mentorship was, ekjana, त्यतिखेर my mentorship used to cost 50,000 for 8 calls. Ani त्यतिखेर ekjana bhai थियो. Ani what he told me when joining was ki his father passed away and he had a lot of loans, and his mother is like working every single day and he doesn't want to see it. He's 19 right now. And asti bheddakeri also like I caught up with him again, and he was grateful to tell me that I'm doing $5,000-6,000 per right now. I'm paying my father's loan. My mom doesn't have to worry about it anymore. So and nice. This would have been possible without you. And that just hits you in a way. And you say, no amount of money can buy that, right? And I do that when I'm free. And even events or like go around. So we did a charity event where we had around 40 online entrepreneurs. We raised around 3 point something lakhs. We donated to the victims of Gen Z families. That stuff. Asti February ma चाहिँ we also had another event जहाँ चाहिँ we also did a charity event. We donated to orphanages हुन्छ नि अनि all that stuff. But mentorships are going around. But yeah, I do take mentorships as well. I'm very, very much optimistic on taking mentorships. To give you like a rough estimate, like this year, I think I'm like close to spending over $45,000 just on mentorships matre, which I think is very good. Kinaki school is also a type of mentorship, right? But the type of mentorship that I'm taking is by people who are 2-3 steps ahead of me and exactly what I'm doing. So eventually I'm going to reach there based on like those guys have faced the problems that I'm facing. And it's worth it. I would say if you have the chance to get a mentor, even if it's free, even if it's paid, I would recommend this for everyone because I think it's the most high ROI investment that you can make starting out.
You have helped individuals and e-commerce businesses grow. So what is the biggest learning from all of these works that you've been doing?
So business or service business, just do fundamentals. Try to become the best at what you do and let as many people know about what you do. So number one is overall improvement of your service. Number two is distribution. If you just do that, that is I think the only two things that a founder needs to focus on. And over time is there the biggest lesson that I've learned is you need to have short-term urgency and long-term patience. You need to have that urgency in regards to the tasks that you do, but to results patient. It's not going to happen like overnight. You're going to have to put say like you work for like one of my mentors he worked for 7 years without getting any payment 8th year he made $10 million, and like you have to like look at the long run. That's saying you have to put in the steps daily every single day, be consistent with that, but don't expect the result immediately. To say like short-term urgency, long-term patience, that's like something that I learned.
Okay, wow. So talking to you is like मैले पनि त्यो एउटा एनर्जी लिइरहेको छु हजुरबाट चाहिँ. सो ऊर्जा दिइरहनु भएको छ हजुरको एभ्री वर्ड्स होइन. इट्स हिटिङ मी कि हामीले त्यो किन गर्न सकेनौँ, हामीले किन गरिरहेका छैनौँ भन्ने कुराको पनि एउटा चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ रियालिटी चेक जस्तो भइरहेको छ. सो अहिले कस्तो यङ हुनुहुन्छ होइन, हेभ यु एभर रिग्रेटेड द डिसिजन अफ कमिङ टु दिस फिल्ड?
No, 100% not, because yeah, I love what I do. I think if regret bago by, I wouldn't be doing this at the level that I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, if you are doing something, make sure that you love it, love the game, and connect with people. And the thing is, like, when you have a team, when you're building a team, like, it's best if you can vibe with the team. About I get drunk with my team, like when we meet, date the team but like when you're able to enjoy with the team, when you have a team that respects you, when you have clients that you want to work with, when you surround yourself in an environment, I think it's very hard to get bored, hard to not be grateful, and it's your responsibility to create the environment that you want to be in.
ओके, भेरी नाइस. किनभने हजुरको एजको धेरैजना युथहरू होइन अब एकदमै लिमिटेड अप्सन्स देख्नुहुन्छ करियर वाइज. के छ भन्दा अब बाहिर जाने हो, बट यु आर हियर डुइङ भेरी गुड इन यर बिजनेस, अनि पेरेन्ट्ससँग पनि बसिरहनु भएको छ. हेभ यु थट अफ लाइक गोइङ अब्रोड फर लङ टर्म?
Probably not for now. अहिले चाहिँ त्यस्तो छैन. आई मिन एक डेढ महिनालाई चाहिँ गइराख्छु, because like I love to travel. I want to like lock in on maybe Bali or just the places, Dubai for months on end. But this is high naile.
Okay, je garirahnu bhayeko cha, you are very happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, satisfied hunनुहुन्छ?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so अब हामी लगभग अन्त्यतिर आइसकेका छौँ. What is your message, what is your piece of advice to the young people out there जो चाहिँ डिजिटल मार्केटिङ or भनौँ न हजुरले जे काम गरिरहनु भएको छ यो फिल्डमा, I think looking for opportunities or possibilities, what is your message for them?
Yeah, so especially नेपालकै युथ्सहरूलाई भन्नुपर्दा, don't let the world dictate how you should live. You have this potential in your hand. You can change your life just because, let's say, someone is older, just because someone is, let's say, more academically qualified, or like whatever, they're rich or whatever, doesn't necessarily mean you need to live the life that someone else, in a way someone else wants it. Understand what kind of life do you want to build and work hard towards building it. The opportunities that we have right now is like way more than the ones that our previous generation had. And things are going to be moving pretty fast. Things are moving really fast. Spend at least 30 minutes a day if you can learning AI, learning stuff, regardless of whatever profession you are in. Kinaki prediction answer say AI is going to replace doctors, lawyers, or and all that stuff. And me who spends like 2 hours a day on AI can confirm this. Kinaki it's pretty wild how smart AI is right now. Just to give you context, 2023 tira say AI ko average IQ was 80. Right now it's 130. Next year it's probably going to be 180, and it's going to reach a stage of super intelligence. Our biggest aspect is key to the last year someone say humans were making AIs. Right now AI is making AI.
Exactly.
So like it's much faster growth every time. And there have been so many instances, right? So obviously stay up to date, because bholi gaera say don't be the person who blames their school, their college, or educational system. You have the life you have. If you have internet, if you can spend 2 hours playing games, 2 hours watching movies, you can spend 15 minutes actually knowing what is it. Obviously like it's your choice pani. If you want to live like if you don't want to live like a bigger life, then it's all good. But if you want to be like, I want this freedom, I want to do the things that I want to like live the absolute best life, you'll have to put in the hard work. There is no alternative for hard work. You have to lock in, you have to sacrifice things, so be ready for that. That's what I recommend.
Thank you so much for blessing us with your valuable and powerful words.
Thank you so much.
र हजुरले जे गरिरहनु भएको छ यो यसरी नै एआई जस्तै हैन एकदमै ऱ्यापिड स्पिडमा चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्दै जाओस्. वी विश यु अल द बेस्ट.
Thank you so much.
अब हजुरलाई हामी यतिकै जान दिदैनौ. So we have gift vouchers for you.
Thank you so much.
Have you heard about United Technical School?
Technical school?
Yes.
No.
छैन.
Okay,
United School मै पढ्नु भयो. United College त सुन्नु भएकै छ.
हजुर.
So we also have United Technical School and United Universal School.
Universal School Astor बाट ठाउँतिर हो पहिला.
हजुर सातो
बाटोमा
सातो बाटोमा. Okay, so United Technical School को तर्फबाट यो special discount voucher रहेको छ. So they provide like skill based trainings, barista, general cook, hotel assistant, chef training, धेरै trainings दिनुहुन्छ. If I know you're very busy, so हजुर जान नपाउनु भए पनि if you recommend any of your relatives, close friends, हजुरको cousins कोही interested हुनुहुन्छ भने you could recommend. Referral fee पनि पाउनुहुन्छ र हजुरले join गर्नुभयो भने 25% discount पनि offer रहेको छ. So अर्को हाम्रो Uniride Auto Private Limited को तर्फबाट यो special discount gift voucher. This is also for you. Our next gift voucher, the Burger House and Crunchy Fried Chicken ko tarfabata, free lunch or dinner ko coupon.
Thank you.
We also have a special coupon, free drinks ko coupon raheko cha. As you love music and creativity ma धेरै अगाडि पनि हुनुहुन्छ हजुर. So Music Art Gallery सानेपा ललितपुरमा रहेको छ. So Music Art Gallery को तर्फबाट free drinks coupon पनि रहेको छ हजुरको लागि. And we have Belgium chocolates made in Nepal, fresh chocolates for you.
Thank you so much.
अनि यो सबै गिफ्ट भाउचर्स अनि कुपन्स हाम्रो alumni's के तर्फबाट रहेको छ. So we would like to thank all our alumni.
Thank you so much.
How was it being here at UAG studio?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, it's good. Like June college school, what a graduate vago just to come back and provide like value or just talk about it. Feels good. Yeah, I wish you guys the best. What you guys are doing, this is like really good. Just connecting the alumni and all that stuff. I hope this podcast can inspire youth Saru. And yeah,
your story is definitely inspiring. I really appreciate your time and your words, sharing your story with us. Thank you so much, Ankit.
Thank you so much.
From early beginnings to global impact, Ankit shows us that ambition, resilience, and courage are the true keys to success. A journey to inspire the next generation of dreamers and doers. Empowering journey, creating impact. This is United and Beyond.